What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all.
Yes.
We made it. We're here. We're alive. We're safe. That is what matters. We've got some things to do today. There's Cube going on, but we still have a draft to finish from last week.
Yes.
In fact, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here, as we are every Monday, to play some Magic the Gathering Arena here on Magic Monday.
Yes. We have C. Holland here in chat already saying, hey with a wave.
What is up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday.
Yes. And then he says, hope you're both doing well. We are at this point, finally.
Yes. It took a bit, but we're here. We're, like I said, we're safe. All that good stuff. So, yeah.
Lucian is also here saying, should close the door, keep the draft out. 3 sideways crying laughing faces.
Very nice. Very nice. We actually, surprisingly, have some windows open. That is not usually a thing.
Yes,
look
not.
at what they did for April Fool's Day.
What?
Do you not notice the difference with any of these cards?
Oh. They look like magic cards to me.
The damage around the outside of all of them?
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, so last week we drafted this deck towards the end. It's a mono white deck with not one, but 2 mythics in it. In Valor's Flagship and the Aether Spark. The Valor's Flagship is very expensive. It is 7 mana to cast it. But we do have cards like the Voyager Quick Welder that make artifact spells cost 1 less, and we have 3 of those. This is an artifact. This is an artifact. And we have, things like Interface Ace can help us crew our vehicles. Skyseer's Chariot is a rare as well. And we have the Aether Spark, which has been pretty great. So we were able to make a mono white deck with 41 cards in it. We are 2-1 at present with this deck. We'll play this until we win or lose all the way. And then we'll move on to Cube for the night. But obviously, it has been a bit. I was here a week ago, like I said, but Amy was not, and then neither of us were available, mainly because I was not available, on Friday to stream over on Video Games for All. Links down in the description box below. So, for other folks, let us know how you've all been since we've seen you. 1, 2, 2, 2, 5 with cycling 2 means I keep this hand.
Yeah, it seems pretty good, actually.
Right. Ooh, and we get the glider as well.
Nice.
Sure, I might as well. Because then I can Interface Ace, saddle, and then swing. Okay. 2/3 flyer. Coming in. Pothole Mole. You got it. Ooh. They lost their Terrian World Tyrant. And we drew a 3rd land. I wasn't going to dare to ask for it, but I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Lucian says, been building a Kodama and Pormid partner CDH hurts.
CEDH.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Since it was a little e, I was reading it like C. Like
Gotcha.
CE spelling C.
Gotcha.
Hurts my brain though.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I'll play this as well. We start our engines. Then we crew with, I guess this. It doesn't really matter.
Hurts your brain, Lucian, like you're having trouble putting it together. Erica is here saying, yay, Joe's alive.
I am alive. It was touch and go there for a little while last week, I won't lie.
Yeah.
I was dead to the world, that's for sure. That is not anything that I care about. Greenbelt Guardian I'm not worried about either, but there is... I wish I knew the name of that card, but I don't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to play the Skyseer's Chariot. We're going to choose... I don't remember the name of the cards. I'll just say Greenbelt Guardian then. And then I will do this. 5 damage to the Chitin Gravestalker, I guess. Then I will crew with this. Go to combat and swing with both. Good block.
So Lucian says, built it and play testing on Mox Field.
Oh, good for you.
Going well, but needs to be faster and more consistent.
Fair enough.
Sorry about that.
Hmm.
Erica says, so I have some very excellent news.
Okay.
I've been cast as one of my all-time favorite dream musical theater roles.
Amazing. Which one?
I feel like there could be so many possibilities here.
Ooh, Thundering Broodwagon in their graveyard. That's good. Also, once you're finished telling us, Erica, and we can talk about it a little bit more as well, we have news for you too.
Yes, we do. I'm the baker in Into the Woods
That's awesome. Good for
with
you.
a glittering heart.
That's
awesome.
so cool. Congratulations.
So cool.
Very, very cool. All right, let's attack for 3 in the air. They're at 11. And we're at max speed. Perfect.
So who's putting on this show? This is your local theater? Lucian says, news you mentioned from last week? And wanted to wait for Amy?
Oh yeah,
Or a
it was
separate
just
thing?
it kind of all goes together. It was really just like that we went on a trip. Obviously, we were gone for a week,
right.
and I know that I'm sure that people wanted to hear, at least in general, how the vacation went. And while I said that we had a good time, I otherwise said that I didn't want to talk too much more about it because Amy wasn't there to share in that experience
Right.
of sharing that with all of you. So, but one of the things that we wanted to specifically tell Erica about did also have to do with our vacation. So, like I said, it does all kind of go together.
So, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. It's a 3rd pothole mole for our opponent. That is almost all they have played, is pothole moles.
Oh, great.
I mean, it's whatever. They're 2/3s on the ground, and we have big
Not
flyers
in the ground.
air. Also in the ground, coming out of said ground. Return up to 1 creature, 1 mount, 1 vehicle, and 1 card with no abilities from your graveyard to your hand. And they did do 3 of those, it looks like.
So Erica says it's a virtual production,
Okay.
which I'm sure some people would turn their noses up at, but not me.
No, that's cool.
Good.
Very cool. Crew 2 with this. Crew with this. Alright, well...
So does that mean like the entire cast and audience are all together on like one Zoom call and then like when it's your cue you do your thing and then it moves on to the next person, or how does that work? I feel like you've talked to us about this a little bit before, but she says basically. Okay.
It's cool.
And but you've done one of these before, right? The virtual ones? Or you never got to do it?
Stupid. This one has an exhaust ability, right? So let's say Hazard of the Dunes then.
She said, yes, I was Little Red in a different virtual production of Into the Woods. Amazing. Okay, so you know how it's done. And does it go pretty effortlessly, or...
Shit. Sorry. Alright, I put them to 2 here. And we lose our 4/4 flyer.
Oof.
We're very close here. This is bad. Yeah, this is very bad.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Especially if that's happening.
Fuck you, Arena. She says, yeah, it's all pretty smooth. Okay.
That's good.
Cool.
If Amy literally just asked you this, I apologize, but does the production supply you with like good cameras and microphones and stuff so that they can be assured that you have good audio quality? Do they just like recommend to you what to get, kind of a thing?
Or maybe they're just like, whatever you have at home is what gets used, and if it's poor quality, oh well. Like, I think I asked you about costumes for it last time, but I don't actually remember what you said. She said part of the audition was minimum specs for mic and camera.
Nice.
Okay, that's smart on their part, at least.
Agreed. This one, I guess. Block 3, might as well. Perfect. Take 3, 17. I do have removal spells in my deck. They exist. I know they do. I'm going to Surveil with your Grim Bauble. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's too late for you, dude. And then you gain life too. Not good.
She said, also, I won the Taco Bell lottery tonight.
Oh, how so?
They thought I ordered 2 Baja Blasts when I only ordered 1.
Nice.
So I got a freebie.
Good for you.
Flex. Amazing.
Oh, we drew the mythic. Flying First Strike Lifelink. crew 3. That's incredible. That's incredible. Okay. Well, basically we can block anything they have now, because we have first strike. That's amazing. No attacks. And it's got lifelink, so we would gain the life back if they attacked with anything. They can surveil too, because now they know that they've got to deal with this. And we're still keeping up the patented Geek for All handland through all this. Alright, so surveil 2. Let's see if they put any into the graveyard. They sure are thinking about it.
She says, also, I have a new thing to recommend to you.
Okay.
Like a video game or just something you like that's like, just something we might do in life, not for the channel.
At least it wasn't a quick decision, meaning they didn't find, like, an immediate, easy removal spell, because they would have just grabbed that immediately, right? Like... Okay. It's possible they're salty roping now. At least before, like, they were mousing over stuff, even though it was seemingly indiscriminate, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, okay. 1 land into the graveyard. I will pass to the end of my turn.
It was a Stegosaurus.
It's Godzilla.
Well, Godzilla is also very cool.
Agreed.
Okay, so Erica says, so I'm not exactly a musical snob, but I do sort of have an instinctive distrust of any musical that gets really popular on the internet.
Okay.
Looking at you, Hamilton. Okay, but you've seen Hamilton, right? Or maybe not. Marcus is here saying sup.
What's up, Marcus?
And Erica says, however, this time I must admit that this time the internet was correct and Epic the musical is epic.
All right, so they have 2 ways to block flying. And if they double block Valor's flagship, then we are in trouble. But we have 2 flyers. So while it wouldn't look like it makes sense to attack with Valor's flagship here because they could just double block and we'd be screwed, instead, if they double block, they die. So they literally can't. And so instead, they would have to chump block Valor's flagship and eat the Skyseer's chariot. But that's good. We then gain 7 life. We can then put forth chump blockers if we have to live the crackback, and then kill them the next turn, hopefully.
Gotcha. She says, is actually incredible.
Good to know.
Awesome.
All right, so 7 life, we go to 14. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, but now because they kill the chariot, what does this thing become? Oh, a 7. That's fine. We're fine. Good, good, good. Okay, so we don't kill them next turn. That's fine. You get to put your things on. But yeah, they can... it's got trample? That's fine. It's the only thing that has trample. And so we should be able to block appropriately. Greenbelt Guardian. Interesting. Okay. This person had a lot of duplicates in their deck. Okay, so they are just swinging out. Reeks of a desperation attack, but I'm not certain of that, to be honest with you. This is crew 3, so I need the interface ace to live. We can do some trades here, though, right? So I'm going to trade here, here, and I guess I block like this, and like this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we live. I think we win. Oh. 12 and 5. I guess we don't win anymore. Okay. I guess we're dead then. Good draw on the green belt guardian then.
Wow. They just drew that?
Well, either that or it was the one card in their hand. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying that much attention, unfortunately. I had gotten them down to 2, but it wasn't enough. The card that got them like 4 cards out of their graveyard after they milled like 8 or so blew us out massively. So,
thank you, Gutsy. That was a good game.
That was a crazy game. Okay.
All right. So now that you're done with that game, I guess we can tell the thing.
Yeah. So
I just wanted to wait for you to like actually not be trying to focus on playing the game.
I appreciate that. So yeah, Erica, one of the cool things that we got to do. Well, actually, I want to leave this part to you.
Okay.
Where we went and why.
Okay. So, hopefully, I'll just say hopefully, you're all familiar with Chapel Roan, the singer. Now, one of her songs is called Pink Pony Club. And now the Pink Pony Club song is based on 2 clubs that actually existed. One that closed down, that was in her hometown of, where was she from? Tennessee. And then the other one is a club in West Hollywood called the Abbey. We went to California, as you guys know, and we went to the Abbey. And we took some photos. I wore some Chapel Roan hair. And we wore Chapel Roan shirts. And I wore Chapel Roan earrings. And so there are some photos of us that Joe is going to try to show you guys in a minute.
Do you like this one, or this one?
This one.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in fact, I was just checking to make sure that it looked okay before I showed it to all of you. But yes, here is this photo of us at the Abbey. The Abbey is, well, I should say across the street from the Abbey in this picture.
Right, because it's of the Abbey behind us, right?
Correct. Yes. And then, oops, it's fine. We have this one and this one.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, these pictures aren't great, but it would take us a while to like figure out which ones were best, so.
Okay. So, inside of the Abbey, as it says in the background there, they had this display of a pink pony at the Pink Pony Club. And so both Amy and I got to take pictures with the horse. Or the pony, if you will.
Yes.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We got to see the club itself, which was very impressive.
Yes.
We got to see some of the performers that they had there, because they had, like, you know, a generic dance floor and a DJ and everything. The night that we went was a Tuesday night, partying it up on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But we were on vacation, and it was great. And they had 70s, 80s, and 90s night, which was hosted by Madam Mistress. I don't remember her tagline name.
I don't know.
But I can find that out actually relatively easily. Hold on.
Give us a moment.
No. There it is. Okay. So if we go to their website, we go to their events, Mayhem Miller.
Yes.
Mayhem Miller was her name.
She was the host.
Correct.
And then there was also a drag show.
Correct.
And one of the drag queens was from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Correct. One of the performers, yes.
I don't know what her name was either.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yes. I made sure that we were going to remember, because as soon as we heard that they were from RuPaul's Drag Race, I was like, we have to remember for Erica. So, and of course, anybody else that knows, but I know that, you know, Erica is somebody who prominently talks about watching Drag Race. And so the performer who performed, who was actually on RuPaul's Drag Race, was named Pandora Box.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is true.
So we got to see Mayhem Miller, who it seems Erica does know, or at least the name sounds familiar, and we got to see Pandora Box as well.
Right.
And that was really cool.
Yes. And we got to see many dancers who are just dancers at that club, who were all incredible.
They really were. Yeah. Not. I mean, there were other drag performers that were not alums of RuPaul's Drag Race, but yes, then there were other like performers on poles and other stuff, which was really, really cool. They did a very good job.
Yeah, one of which were stilettos literally all night long. I don't know how he did it.
Neither do I.
Pretty great.
It was impressive.
Shar is here saying, Amy. Hi, Shar.
What's up, Shar?
Erica says Mistress Isabel Brooks.
And it was not. It was the M alliteration, and so I like assumed Mistress was in there, but it was not.
She says, oh, hell yeah, Mayhem. Mayhem was also on Drag Race.
Yeah,
yes,
I think you knew that. I didn't know that at the time, but Amy did. She was like, oh yeah, I think so. So, there you go.
Shar says, I'm playing Resident Evil 5 and having fun.
Good for you. That's great.
Awesome, Shar.
Enjoy it. Or continue to enjoy it. I'm going to keep playing, but obviously we can keep talking about this. Now that we've kind of shown the pictures, is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't just like, cool, and you were like, oh, all right, I guess.
Yeah, so hopefully you approve, Erica. She says, I love Pandora. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she did really well. I will say,
did.
I felt bad because she got interrupted by some random woman who, like, based on, I mean, the
No, that was somebody else.
It was Pandora Box. Because I felt bad for her.
Oh. So who was the other woman?
The dollar bill woman?
Yeah.
Was just a rando.
Oh, okay. She was the one who I thought was on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
She
was incredible.
Yes, she did do some of the best out of everyone that particular night, I thought.
Yeah, I will say her outfit kind of broke. which sucked a little bit, but it was okay.
She did a hard jump into a split, man.
Right.
That I mean, my outfit would have broken too.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, my outfit would have broken 5 ways to Tuesday if I had done those things, but I am physically incapable of doing those things, so.
Yeah. Yep.
Shar says, sorry I missed Friday's stream. I got to go camping, and we went to the Ringing Rocks, and I got to shoot my friend's .22 revolver.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Was that your first time using a firearm? And what did you think? Either way, I guess. What did you think?
Lucian says, Friday stream was canceled anyway, Shar. LOL.
It was.
Yes, it was.
I was ill.
Erica says Pandora is 52.
Holy
and
shit.
has been doing drag for 28 years. God bless her.
Looks phenomenal then, by the way.
Holy crap.
Phenomenal. Yeah, sorry, what I was getting at was one of the performers, Pandora, while she was performing, it's kind of like an open space that they can, like, use to as much as they want. And, like, there really isn't anyone kind of blocking those areas from being kind of encroached upon.
Right.
And so she got kind of confronted, so to speak. Like, that makes it sound a little bit more menacing than it was, but she got kind of confronted by...
There was a very drunk woman who thought it made sense to insert herself into the drag show.
Yeah, into the dance and the performance and everything.
So she came on and she was, like, doing whatever she was doing. And so Pandora obviously, like, worked with it, ushered her off, and then tried to continue her set or whatever she was doing, the person who's actually performing. And then the drunk woman decided to come back and try to do it again. And she was pissed. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I've gotten blown out twice now, and I can't draw anything but a land to save my goddamn life. Okay, well... I guess if they want to double block here, they can, but I'm going to keep trying.
So, yeah, I felt very bad, because there was no one to, like, bounce that woman out of there.
Yeah.
'Cause she wasn't, like, she wasn't causing issues to the point where it would necessitate being kicked out of the club.
No, or bounced or anything like that. No.
But it was, interfering with the show in quite a way.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
I felt bad.
Oh my god. Wow.
Shar says no, and I thought it was awesome.
Good.
Well, I'm glad y'all are better. Oh, Joe, what did you think of the meme I sent you on Instagram?
Yeah, we liked it. I'm sorry if I didn't respond. I thought I maybe I didn't reply in some way, but I thought it was funny. I think I showed it to Amy. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, I'm not sure which thing it was that you showed me. So.
Yeah, it was at this point. It was a while ago. I have been sick. So.
Yeah, a lot has happened in between then and now.
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
Lucian says, by the way, Amy, thanks so much for letting us know about Friday's stream. Much appreciated. You're welcome, Lucian. I did my best. It was very last minute. And because we were really hoping that it was going to work out, and then it just wasn't going to, so.
We fucking lose. I drew another goddamn land. Okay, sure.
Thank you, Ape Man.
We've played this person before.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, everybody, we only found out about it Friday, I think. Oh, wow, that was the end of the whole draft. 2 mythics. And we went 2 and 3, huh? All right, fine. Anyway, guess we can go play Cube, Joe's favorite. We found out on Friday that it is pre-release week. That's not what we found out Friday. We've known. But it is pre-release week, and for those of you that are new around here, maybe you don't know, but that means that this Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, we will be participating in the Tarkir Dragonstorm streamer event.
Yes.
We would love to see you all there. Like I said, we'll be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern and going until we are done. If I'm not feeling 100% yet in terms of like talking for 12 hours, then maybe we'll stop at like 8 or 9 or 10 hours or something like that. But
reasonable.
Yeah, but we'll see. Also, tomorrow I will be filming our big opening video at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. Shoutouts to Champion. And so, oh god, it's Cuba. I'm absolutely taking this. So yeah, if you have the opportunity to check that video out, that video should be coming out on Thursday. If you want to see lots and lots of product, paper Magic product opened for the set, that is where to check that out.
Yes. Erica says, I know I've talked about Snatch Game before, but Pandora's first season, season 2, Holy Balls, was the first Snatch Game they ever did.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember Snatch Game.
I remember that she has told us about it.
But you don't remember what she's told us about it.
Damn it.
Re-explain it to us, Erica. I'm sorry.
We're drafting with Junebug, Trenty Cakes, Sal Your Pal, Daniel SPBR, No Tricks 24, Oznekny V3, and Ducky. So Oracle of the Alpha, I guess we just take Uro?
Okay. Earl's good.
Right?
Yeah. Sharp says, you did, LOL, that's awesome. Lucian says, oh great, dragons again. Sarcasm. So I take it you don't like dragons. Erica says, Snatch Game is the challenge where they have to impersonate a celebrity and make Rue laugh in the match game parody. Oh, gotcha, okay. Sure is 4 fetch lands right in a row in that pack, LOL.
Yep, and then there's 2 more here in this one.
Oh, there you go.
Flooded Strand and Marsh Flats. And if you know your Geek for All lore, before we were Geek for All, one of my favorite videos on our entire channel is the video where I opened an Expedition Flooded Strand.
Yeah. Great video.
Which we still own. It is somewhere in my parents' house. But it does exist. I do own it. We do own it. So, there's that. Sirach, what do you do? Total power 8 or greater. It's probably not going to happen. I'll try a Ruin Crab. Does that make sense?
I like it.
Good. I'm so glad.
I don't know if anybody else does, but I do.
I mean, I like Mill. Ooh. I mean, I've heard that Jace the Mind Sculptor is an okay Magic card. It's okay. It's just okay.
Yeah.
Not like it's one of the most impactful Planeswalkers of all time or anything.
I haven't heard that. Fuck Jace.
Whatever you want to say, man. I'm picking it regardless. Excuse me. Jace the Mind Sculptor feels okay. Ledger Shredder. Emerald Collector. I mean, we do have Uro. Kaito, what do you do?
Look awesome. That's my guess.
Oh, look at Thalia.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Erica says, I love Ledger Shredder.
Okay. I can deal with that. Especially in Cube.
Char says, I hope I never get sick again. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we all kind of hope that, though, don't we?
Yeah, that's fair.
Even though we very much know that's not how it's going to work.
No. Exile a creature. The exiled card perpetually becomes an enchantment. Then put it onto the battlefield under your control and it loses all other card types. It sure is removal. It's a weird one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is he in a gelatinous cube?
No, it's house meld.
Oh, it's a wall. Like Soren.
Sort of like Soren, yeah.
Except he got out.
He did get out.
Bastard.
With no explanation whatsoever as to how. You don't need that. You just, deal with it.
Exactly. Obviously.
Okay. Well, Fairy Mastermind. I'll take it.
Lucian says, some guy was obsessed with dragons. Always went full tribal and had to cheat for the deck to work.
Oh.
He was lame, his decks were lame, and now I hate dragons.
Wow.
Lucian, I'm sorry. One day you will get over that trauma, and you will yet again enjoy dragons. Char says, finally I can tell this mission F off. Oh, in your game?
3. Sure, why not? Okay.
Erica says, Soren got out of the wall, ignored an entire interplanar invasion to beat up his stepdaughter, and then screwed off into the twilight.
He sure did.
Yep, because he's a dickbag.
By the way, 2 mythics in our opening pack, we get both of them, and they're both the same color.
Okay.
Sure.
And now you can feel better because we just took that card about the fact that I'm saying how terrible Soren is. Sorry, Erica. I love you.
And 3 of these fetch lands came back. We're currently almost mono blue. Almost. I guess I talked about it, and now I'm going to take the Flooded Strand.
She says Tarn.
Scalding Tarn, you think I should have taken there? Interesting. Okay.
Lucian says, was 10 years ago, so I doubt it. LOL. Oh. You're really holding on to that.
God, this art is awful looking.
You don't like it?
It's scary.
It's cool.
Sure. Oh, I didn't take this. I debated it, but now it came back.
There you go. Erica says the fetches are just cracked with our crab.
Crab.
Oh. I like the crab.
But you're totally right, Erica. You're totally right.
Char says, yeah, just to get past Crocs. I don't know anything about your game, but makes sense enough. Please don't tell me more about your game in case we have to play it.
Resident Evil 5, we're absolutely playing it. Absolutely we're playing it. Amy, look, it's Nissa.
Nice.
And we're taking her.
Yeah. I'm happy about it.
Good, I'm glad. Kari Zev crew of 2? That's funny.
Oh, my neck just cracked when I did that.
I heard that. That was real loud.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. I agree.
Ooh.
God damn.
Dang it. Now I'm gonna feel all jank for the rest of the night. Ugh. Now I'm gonna try to put it back.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh. It went a little. Okay.
think
Partway there.
Phantasmal Image here? Interesting. I'll take it. Look at this cool Elder Giant.
That's a phantasmal image.
Right?
Char says that was loud.
Look at this chrome box.
Oh, that's fucking sick looking.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright. Malcolm, what do you do? Anything that I care about? If it hits a player, put a chorus counter on it, draw, then discard. If there are 4 or more chorus counters, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost, or commit to memory. That one. Commit to memory it is. Lutri.
Erica says, Fimage? My beloved.
Yeah, that's the Phantasmal Image. So Fimage.
Oh, Fimage.
Yes.
Oh, is that your type?
Clown people?
Like scary clown with like super long fingernails and like not much hair.
Gross. I hope that's not anyone's type.
Well, you know, I'm not judging if it is.
I guess. Again, we've talked about the fact that my dad was a clown that one time.
Yes. He didn't look anything like that, though, I'm sure.
No. God, no. I went to that show as a child. It definitely didn't look like that.
Good.
What does this do? Repulsive mutation?
That doesn't look that repulsive. That clown looks more repulsive.
I'm going to take Nissa and then hope that this comes back.
Yay. So Erica says, I built exactly 1 Pioneer paper deck in my life, and it had 4 Phantasmal Image.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. Wow. They have both Spara's headquarters and breeding pool. I'm going to take Spara's headquarters here, because it's a 3rd color, technically.
You're not sure if you're going to spec into white at all?
I mean, I probably won't, but I do have the Flooded Strand as well, which is fun. So...
Okay, so let me go back here. Char says, I'm watching. Hey, Joe, since you're going to play the Resident Evil 5 game, are you going to play the 2, 3, and 4 remakes or the originals?
I only own the original of 4. Otherwise, it will be remakes, I believe, of all the other ones. I do own them already on Steam, and I believe it is the remakes.
Erica says it was Mono Blue Devotion.
Nice.
Oh, so that's why you love it so much. You're devoted to it.
Nice. Amy, I'm not taking it, but look.
The Kit Rock.
But I will be taking some slow gherkin. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be slow gherkin.
And oozing all over the place.
That's right. We didn't get Omnath, but we sure do get slow gherk.
Char says I'm excited.
Not about slow gherk, about Resident Evil.
Fine.
I knew you were going to jump on that one. Steam Course Scholar. I'm just going to take Brainstorm.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Cryptic Coat did come back. Could take Captivating Crossroad. I think this makes sense, though. Sure. Blink of an Eye will actually be quite helpful, I think. So let's do it. Sorry, Chrome Mox, you do look cool, but it ain't gonna happen. I guess it's Malcolm. Oh, the Repulsive Mutation came back.
Damn, I thought I'd been rid of it, but guess not.
Return a creature or vehicle and draw a card. Cool. Repeal, thank you. And last pick.
Lucian says I missed it.
Missed what?
Erica says, okay with Brainstorm and Crab. We should make fetches higher picks, I think.
Fair enough.
Ooh, Enduring Curiosity.
Enduring Curiosity is a good one. There is the breeding pool as well. There's Gold Vein Hydra. There's Wooded Foothills. Okay, I can do that. Enduring Curiosity.
Pick that one, pick that one.
No, I'm not picking that one.
I just really like it.
I know you love Glimmers. We own them, though, which is nice. This is a Phantom event, so we don't technically get to keep any of these cards. I was being helpful. Wow.
You're always being helpful.
That's me. What a piece of shit I am. It's Flooded Strand. I do have white in this Spar's headquarters, but I'm going to take this
Flooded Strand that you already have.
Correct, and now I have 2 of them.
Fine.
Nadu, Winged Wisdom. I've heard that this card was a mistake. So...
But look at the thing next to it.
Maybe it'll come back. Is that you petting it? Do you see the size of the scale human in front of it?
That's a speck. Look at the spider. It's so cute.
Oh, man.
Lucian says, blink of an eye, sideways, crying, laughing face.
Because he missed it, because it was in the blink of an eye.
Oh, I see. Very good, very good. I think your scroll's a ghost there, buddy.
Nice. Very nice.
Hate to break it to you.
Venser, eh?
Erica says, also, you want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Why, yes, I do.
Ah, talk about the perfect fetch land. It's Misty Rainforest.
Yeah.
Aw, look at this little Swords to Plowshares.
Aw. Hello.
It says, I'm not as quick as I used to be, but the wheat doesn't mind.
Aw. Yeah.
Ooh. Well, there is the Crab Detective.
Perfect.
There's also Time Warp.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Crab Detective.
We're going to take an extra turn instead of making a crab and a clue. We already have a crab.
And I love it.
Good, I'm glad.
But it's not a detective.
It is not a detective. You're right.
Okay. Erica says, Epic the Musical has made me want to sleep with Poseidon, and that cannot possibly end well for me.
That sounds right.
Why not? It sounds like a good time.
Yeah, you're right. The gods aren't like weird or problematic in any way usually. I guess I'll take
You never know until you find out. That's the way I look at it.
Sure. I guess I'll take the Triumph. Exclude. Sure. This is kind of a crazy deck.
Erica says, Amy, he's the god of horses. My insides will turn to cherry jello. But cherry jello is wonderful. Just saying.
Wow. I mean, I guess I take Dig Through Time. It is, you know, dig through time after all.
He's a god. He can make it smaller to fit places. You know? Just saying. Erica says, also, just so we're clear, dying that way would be so worth it.
Death by Snoo Snoo. All right. Well, we sure do have to make... Oh, only 8 cuts. Oh, right, because we took a bunch of land. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. But, as I always ask, what happens if we cut green?
Amy gets sad. That's what happens. And Amy's already sad because the crab detective isn't here.
That is, I mean, I can't argue with that logic.
I know. No one ever could. That's repulsive, though, so you can get rid of that.
Get it? It's literally called repulsive. So, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome. But Nissa's not repulsive. She's perfect.
Well, we have Nissa right here.
Yeah. Being perfect.
Good. So I got rid of the other Nissa.
Oh, good. Okay. That's fine.
Good. I'm glad.
You got rid of the one that I liked better, but that's okay.
Sorry.
She's perfect, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, good.
Erica says, I'm the one debating sleeping with a god, but the look on Joe's face makes it seem like he's the one God is testing. LMAO.
It's a very good point, Erica. Sometimes I feel that more than you will ever know.
It's okay. You'll be fine. Just keep Nissa in the deck. And you'll be fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was worried that I wouldn't be fine.
I was too.
Alright, so this is a 4-drop, so it goes there. This is 8, I guess, but it's really not. So, like, the top of our curve is 5, but, like, this can be played for 3. So
we have a 45 card deck. It's cool.
It does... Wait, that's not my point.
It's my point.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
What if...
Shar says, I'm confused by the conversation. LOL. Mm-hmm. It's okay, Shar. Mm-hmm. Joe's going to take out all the cards I like from this deck, and then I'm going to be mad and sad. And then I'm going to leave. I won't leave. But I will be mad and sad. Because he kills everything I love.
That is true. I have heard that about me.
Yes. Steggy babies.
Oh, go watch our Ocarina of Time playthrough, everybody. What a hell of a thing that was.
If there are any bats in Mario.
That kill me first.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They are beautiful. They don't kill you. They merely try to be your friend, and you're just mean back to them.
That sounds like me.
No.
Yep. That's me.
Fine, take out the green cards.
No, it's too late now.
There are 3 of them.
There are not. Are there?
No, there's forests down there too.
Well, those aren't.
But it won't count. So yeah, there are 3 of them. You need 3 cuts.
Yeah, but...
Just do it. Just rip the Band-Aid off. You might as well.
Yeah, but... Then I gotta cut this.
You're mono blue now.
I know.
So just cut all of that shit. Right? Because at that point, they're not better than a regular island, are they?
Well, the fetch lands are.
Oh.
Because, again, that's the whole point of Ruin Crab.
The crab. Gonna ruin you.
Yep. That's what it is.
That's what he does.
All right. Well, then, do you want Nissa as our deck box?
Please.
This one.
Pretty one, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But now we have this useless card. Where is it? Now we have Emerald Collector for no reason. Meh, whatever.
He's not allowed to collect emeralds. We took all the green out of the deck.
That's why he makes Mox Emeralds. So, I guess I'll have to add in the Silent Hall Creeper.
Yeah, because he creeps in the hall.
What do we want as our deck box?
Well, I guess we can't do Quandrix anymore.
Oh no.
We could do Jace.
Okay.
Pretend we like him. Some days he's alright.
Some days. Alright, let's try a mono blue draft deck, or cube draft deck, I suppose.
Yeah. Mono blue.
Max Axe the Mighty.
You gotta do that when you say it.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, you did it wrong. Yeah.
Sure.
Erica says, I feel like Joe is one minor irritation away from going full Kubrick
Stanley
stare.
Kubrick.
I don't know who that is.
Isn't he the one who made the Clockwork Orange?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that movie. Lucian says, my April Fools must got censored.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Lucian. Lots of shit gets censored. And there's nothing I can do.
Let's do this.
Erica says, oh my god, we can brainstorm, right?
Yep, we sure can.
Oh, we can't anymore.
Right, so she was implying that we could have done it and, like, fetched away the other two things, but we don't actually need to. We'll just go like this. Yeah. That's as good an order as any, I suppose. Third land. Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot. Boo! Anyway, Ruin Crab and Ruin Crab. And then I could have played a land, but instead I didn't. So, attack for 1. I played the land first like a fool, and now we know we're not drawing a land next turn. The absolute melon that I am.
It's a UFO.
Correct, and it's stealing the Phantasmal Image Ruin Crab, but then it just gets sacrificed. Okay, well...
Shar says, Joe, as my sister Rin would say, on Amy's behalf, do you want the slap? LOL, JK.
You're welcome. Everybody is welcome. Okay, so they make 2 Thopters.
Lucian says, not as bad as the game I play they recently censored have, LOL, reinforce, event, and so many more.
Wow.
That's really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, real stupid.
Blockers, no blocks on the 2 damage, and then if they're going to end their turn, I might as well bounce this. Perfect. Fairy Mastermind, eh? Or I could just draw 2, discard 1. Let's try that. One of the 2 cards I draw is going to be a land, right?
I would say so.
They both were. Good. I'll discard that one and play this one, and you can mill 3, opponent. Ossification, Legion's Landing, Getaway Glamour. Damn. Okay, well. Impending down to 3. That's good. We have a 4th land. If we draw another, we can Time Warp. That's cool. Top 4 cards of their library. Until the end of their next turn, they can play those cards. 1 is a land. Okay. They have Grenzo. And the Wandering Emperor and Sunblessed Healer. Damn. Okay. It's a little much. 3 in the air is fine. Hey, that's fun. Mill 3. Crack the fetch. This one enters tapped, so we'll just take an island. Mill 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could just take that extra turn. Sure. No attacks, but Overlord. Repeal. Or there's Venser.
I'm going to shut that window because it's getting cold.
I was going to say something about it before, but yeah, you're right.
Oh. I'll turn the heat up a tick.
Ha! Take 1, opponent. Alright, 5 land, but obviously if they play 1, they can play... What's his name? Grenzo. They played the land, but didn't play Grenzo, I guess because they want to put more counters on their hover ship.
Oh, who doesn't want to put more counters on their hover ship?
I guess. That's a good point, yeah. Right, they didn't kick it. But now they could play Wandering Emperor as well, I suppose. Dancing because I said kick it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. God
I love
damn
you.
it. I love you too. I can just, what the fuck? Alright, I'll flash in Venser. You can get rid of something else later. They play the Wandering Emperor. Put a different counter on a different thing. Oh. That's amazing.
Huh.
X value is 0. Confirm 0. And bounce that back to their hand and draw a card. Cool. They have the Wandering Emperor. You did it. They exile my random 1/2. You got it. Hey, look, a land. Mill 3, please. How many cards do they have left in their library? 10? Hell yes. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library and then draws 7 cards.
Oh, but that means that it would fuck with your mill.
No. Oh,
So you
hand
can't
and graveyard.
use that.
No, you're right. Thank you.
Can't use that at all.
You're right. These
Like if
both
you
have
weren't
flash?
close, then
Yeah.
you could.
No, you're right. You're totally right. But I do get a 5/3 next turn. And these both have flash, so we're fine. No attacks. End the turn. Get a 5/3 flyer.
Char says, LOL, if I didn't pick on you guys a little bit, it would mean I didn't like you. Of course.
Yeah, no worries.
Lucian says also chat is divided by language, so a lot of players are now cut off from communicating anymore.
Oh, interesting.
That's stupid. Has made the game more interesting, oddly, but we're pretty sure the devs are just trying to get players to quit. Oh, interesting.
Exile to one target creature, so I could just do this on my Overlord? Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Can I ask why that's your theory, Lucian? I want to know more about it.
Noctamen strikes again. Okay. I'm dumb. I guess I could have flashed this in and double blocked. It's alright.
Oh, you can't do it now?
Nope, I already blocked. Or we're already on blockers, so. It's fine though. Jace the Mind Sculptor.
What a draw.
Alright, so they have 9 cards left in their library.
That's nice. Except that we're at 10.
Let's -1 and bounce their healer. And then no attacks. That's not how we're killing them, so we might as well not worry about it. Bulwark Ox, eh? Okay. Elspeth Conquers Death, exiling Jace the Mind Sculptor. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, conquering death would be pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. And it was such a good story. It was so well written. We all got to read it and enjoy it. That was sarcasm. They didn't make that story. And we were all supposed to just forget about that and be okay with it.
I'm not pursing my lips at all.
Right, let's block here. Okay, we're at 7. We can just hard cast this. I don't know that we win this one, y'all. Oh yeah, we're dead right now. Cool. With 5 cards left in their library. I screwed up that one turn where I played the land before playing the crab and then making the second crab.
Yeah.
So that's on me.
Thank you, Max Axe. The Mighty!
Nice.
Thanks.
Whoa, 1,500 gold, eh? That's cool. I'm down with that.
Lucian says Gameloft confirmed they were going to stop their mobile games and move to console/PC games. I see. So they're trying to fuck with y'all so you'll get off mobile. Got it.
Ooh, we only have Phantasmal Image. Stoic Sphinx is 4, 5, and Dig Through Time. I think that means I'm going to have to mulligan this one. Ooh, Ruin Crab early. Okay, sure. I mean, it's only 2 land, but I think I can make this work. I do have to ditch 1 card. I guess it's supposed to be Jace the Mind Sculptor. That kind of sucks, but it's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay. It's a good card, but it doesn't need to be the crux of our strategy.
That's always good.
Yeah. All right, let's play the Hall of the Storm Giants and play the Ruin Crab. It's a third land, by the way, too, which is good, because now we can play everything in our hand.
Oh, good. Lucian says, but a lot of us are going down with the ship. We have winning streaks that can't be broken out of principle.
Sure.
LOL.
Sure.
Fair enough.
It's 2 lands of target's permanent, mana value 1. Return a creature or vehicle on opponent controls. Oh, they get to, like, steal one of my things.
Look at that bat. Look at that bat.
Non-land card from it until this creature leaves the battlefield. They got 3 choices.
I don't want either of these creatures to leave the battlefield. They're both very cute.
Hey, we drew the Cryptic Coat. That's fun. Landfall, 1, 2, 3. Pass, I suppose. Liliana of the Veil.
Well, fine.
She's gonna make me sack a creature, I assume.
Leishan says, I'm sorry. Shar says, oh, be right back. There's a game I wanted to recommend. Okay.
Okay, so we each discard a card.
Lucian says, Liliana of the Boring. Haha. Wow, okay.
Jesus. That's funny.
I mean, I can't personally disagree with you, but, you know.
I'll take my turn. I drew a Spar as headquarters, but we already know this is a thing. So I'll mill, then cloak the top card of my library with Cryptic Coat. It's Ledger Shredder.
It's not a cloak, it's a coat. But close.
Well, but the Ledger Shredder is cloaked under the coat.
Well, a shredder is fairly large. I feel like it wouldn't really cloak it. You know, you'd be able to tell there was something there.
Yep. You're right on that one.
I know. Always,
I guess I'll get rid of Ruin Crab because I know that this Ledger Shredder is really good. So.
You do want a really good ledger shredder. Shred the cloak, he says, Lucian.
Yeah, well. Hopefully Ledger Shredder doesn't do that because it's a cloak, not a ledger, but I guess we'll see, won't we?
And Shar says extermination.
Mm.
Oh.
Brazen
That's the name of the
Borrower.
game?
Brazen Borrower would bounce something. Play the headquarters.
So you cloak the shredder with the coat, and then you carry it out of the office building, and then you bring it back to the headquarters, and you shred all your ledgers. That's how it works.
Great. It's a good idea.
That's how you scrub it.
Alright, so they could kill Lily of the Veil to get rid of my last creature if they really want to. They don't.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Okay, but this is really good, because my hope is that they get cocky here and attack. Because they don't know that my face down card is a flyer. I will tap 2, flip it face up, block the bat, get my card back, and kill Liliana next turn? Or I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to kill her next turn, but I can put her to 1.
Ooh.
Come on, get cocky. Yes. Okay. Now, they have 3 mana open and 3 cards in their hand, so I'm not stupid, but this is my best chance, so let's try it.
For the number of times that I've heard someone say, I'm not stupid, but...
You're welcome.
Well, they were stupid. Usually.
We'll see if I'm stupid or not, but I gotta try. They're mousing over a couple of things, but it worked. Okay.
Shar says, yeah, it's my favorite. My dad got it for me at the pawn shop before he got cancer and passed away when I was 13. R.I.P.
Definite RIP.
Yeah. Okay, so that's like a game that you play and you think of him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Combat. Obviously attack Liliana, so that you can't make me sack a creature. Perfect. And then they don't know that I have Brazen Borrower. They do know that I have Exclude. So that is good to know.
Lucian says, well, it can't be the one I'm looking at on Steam then. Release date is 2025, and it does not look like it's worth $10.99.
Nice.
Amazing.
Alright, so they could make me discard a card. I guess I would discard Exclude. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be Brazen Borrower. It seems like flyers are going to be helpful for us here. Alright, they went to combat. Second main, they'll make us discard. I guess, like I said, I guess I'll discard Exclude.
It is always better to borrow something than it is to exclude someone.
Whoa, Jace Varin's Prodigy into the graveyard for our opponent.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right?
It's a black deck, though.
Yeah. But still... Is it worth playing this now? I think it is. Let's do it. Brazen Borrower with Flash. Take my turn, drew a land. I can keep that, though. Actually, no, I don't want to keep that. Because Lily's going to make us well, actually, Lily's dead. Let's all be real with ourselves. Liliana's dead.
That'd be nice.
Well, let's try and see what happens. We succeed.
Nice.
Lily dies. They take 3. This needs 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to play the land here. Because basically if I draw a land next turn, then I can play the land and make the Hall of the Storm Giants active. But if I don't play the land, then I can't do that next turn. They make me lose 2 life. You got it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I have up to 5 damage in the air each turn now. Ah, they drew a blue, which it seems like they may have been waiting for.
Perhaps.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of blue in their graveyard. Shieldred the Apocalypse.
Well, they don't need blue for that.
No, but they did need a 4th land, which they just got, so there's that, I suppose. I guess I take 1. Draw my card. Take the... That's a Flooded Strand. Take the damage. Now. Guess I do that, right? She does have Death Touch. But... it would kill her. So...
Oh, like a bee. If it stings you, it dies.
Mm-hmm. They're at 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. On board, I'm at 5. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 mana on their side, but only 2 cards in hand.
Well, I mean, our opponent seems to think that it's looking real bleak. So
very well done. We're in full-on top deck mode. Psychic Frog. Whenever it hits me, they draw a card. They can discard a card to put a counter on it, and they can exile 3 cards from their graveyard, of which they have many, to give this thing flying until end of turn.
How do you know he's a psychic? He can't even tell you.
Boo. Okay. Well, all they have to do is exile 3 cards in their graveyard, and they kill Brazen Borrower here. Still think I have to try. Because they can chump with Deathrite Shaman, and then they probably just kill me. But I've got to try. They do chump with Deathrite Shaman, but did they take all 5? They do. They go to 5.
Wow.
And I guess...
Lucian says he used his psychic powers to tell Joe he's psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I guess we keep the hand land. They go to 7. 4, 5. Technically, that could be up to 2 more. If they discard 2 more cards to it, or 2 cards to it.
Guys, don't think you've been censored. I'll come back around to these other ones.
Sorry.
No problem. It's just getting tense.
It's very tense. Okay, so they attack for 5. They attack for nothing.
Okay.
They attack for nothing. For 4. For 4. Okay. They attack for 4. We go to 6. Now we go to 4. Oh my fucking god, deck. I swear to God. What the fuck, man? We're just dead, right? No, we're not. We activate the coat, bouncing it back to our hand. Replay the coat. Cloaking Overlord of the Flood Pits.
Well, he's already got his own cloak.
Damn it, Amy. Excuse me.
Which he probably really needs. I mean, he's got all kinds of holes in his chest. He's probably freezing.
And then I guess I'm supposed to swing with Brazen Borrower. They just take it.
Wow.
Cool. Cool. All right. No. Damn it, man. Okay. I'm still... No, I guess... I'm still not dead, but I am if they discard a single card to put a counter on this frog. Then I'm dead. Oh, they just give it flying. Okay, fine. Well, but that doesn't... That still doesn't matter unless you discard a card. If you discard a single card, I'm dead. Are you not going to discard a card?
Not if they don't realize it.
They do. They have it. Yeah. Okay. They discarded Kaito, Bane of Nightmares for that.
Wow.
Well done. I am dead. You didn't have to do it a second time. That's not how math works, but that's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, irrelevant. I'm just dead now. Okay. Phantasmal Image, and we are dead. Oh, actually, Phantasmal Image would have been fun. We could have made Shieldred.
Nice.
And so then anytime we drew a card, we'd gain 2 and lose 2 at the same time.
Hmm.
As would they. Anytime they drew a card.
Thank you, Bleak.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, go ahead. Read your stuff.
All right. Shar says, yeah, but I need to get a PS2 again and get the game again. Another game he got me, which I'd love to see you guys play besides that one, is Area 51 for the PS2. Another game he got me from the pawn shop.
Oh,
okay,
I'm not
cool.
as familiar with that one. Interesting. Oh, I love that. The sleeves.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Oh, look at that land, though.
Ew. I don't like that.
Wow, okay. Let's do Ledger Shredder.
She says, Joe, the only dumb strategy is the strategy you don't use.
I guess.
That's a nice quote.
Yeah. Oh, look, Amy. Ruin Crab.
Yeah.
Followed by
He's gonna ruin you, Benzie.
Flooded Strand. Followed by Brainstorm.
Okay.
A Connive. Discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a counter on the conniving creature. Good. Then draw 1, 2, 3. Then put 2 back. And it'll be Brazen Borrower, Roadside Blowout, I guess. Doesn't matter, because then we'll do the thing. We will Flooded Strand it up.
Yeah, flood my strand.
Jesus. For the Ketria Triumph, landfall trigger again. And attack for 2. Why not? Great. Okay, well, we sure did put 6 cards in their graveyard this turn. That was awesome. We can then, next turn, Phantasmal Image.
Wow.
That's bad.
Yeah.
They now have Threshold. Well, they put a mythic and a rare in through their discard. Okay.
Lucian says, okay, the one on PS2 looks like Resident Evil and MSG had a baby. Or MGS.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, okay. I was like, MSG. I'd pay $10.99 for that, LOL. He used his... Oh, I read that one already.
Alright, so we're going to go like... this. Mill you for 6. Oh, Teferi, huh? Cool.
We're milling some good stuff.
Yeah. Alright. Attack for 2 flying. Now, what does this say? Okay. That's only when Kiora attacks. So, if and when they go to combat, we just blink of an eye her back to their hand. If they counter it, we're screwed. But if not, we're fine. Okay. I would love to go look for a land. Thanks, opponent. Mill 3, please. Thank you. Oh, God. We got Ojitai and Tamio, that one. Those 3.
They're probably very mad.
Alright, so they're going to pass to attackers, which means we're going to bounce Kiora and hope they don't counter this. They countered it. Oh, no, they didn't. Did they? Discard Roadside Blowout. They can't replay Kiora this turn. Okay, so they tap down the flyer. I don't care. Take 2. Malcolm draws then discards for them. They have 14 cards left in their library. And we just drew a counter spell for when they try to replay Kiora later.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
Oh, we drew another land. I guess we will play this. Enters tapped. Mill 3, please. Ledger Shredder and Elspeth off the top for them. Okay, we will wait for them to replay Kiora here. And we will counter her. Hey, look at that. I'd like to counter your Kiora. And I draw a card. Holy shit, it's Brazen Borrower. Nice. 4 damage. Can this be blocked? It sure can. Pass to blockers. I'd like to block, please. Perfect. I got a 13, and they get to draw and discard again. Do it. 9 cards left in your library. I will take my turn. Drew another land. Amazing.
Man, oh man.
Mill 3. I got Time Warp.
Ooh.
Amazing. They conceded.
Thank you, Benzie.
We milled him. We milled him. Oh, man. That feels quite nice.
It does, especially after the last game.
Yeah. Let's try that again.
Marcus says, the rare mill win.
That's me.
Lucian says, to fairy sounds like someone saying to fairy in a Yorkshire accent, LOL.
All right, fair enough.
And Char says, the neighbor's dog is going nuts.
Are we speaking at too high a register? It's like a dog whistle.
Should I start doing that?
Don't.
The neighbor's dog is going nuts!
Oh my god. That's too much. Oh, excuse me. Oh man.
Char says, and my neighbor Philip is drunk.
Good times.
With a vomit face, a looking sideways annoyed face, and like frowning face, and then a very angry face, cursing face.
Shit, it's Brimaz.
Oh.
I fucking love Bremaz. Whenever Bremaz, King of Oreskos, attacks, create a 1/1 cat with vigilance that's attacking. Whenever Bremaz blocks, create a 1/1 white cat soldier creature token with vigilance that's blocking.
Cool.
Incredible Bremaz is. I love Bremaz. This is a sorcery. Sure, I'll bounce your Bremaz and draw a card. Then I will attack for 1 and pass.
Lucian says, I've never heard a dog whistle. They don't even have the lips for it. Ha ha ha.
Very nice. Because I was about to be like, you've never heard a dog whistle. Yeah, that's the whole point. You're not supposed to hear it, but that's good. That's very good.
It is good.
Bremaz is back. I'll play another land, but now the question is... Actually, I guess it's not a question. Combat. Swing for 1 and pass. And then when they go to combat, I guess, I'll flash in Venser and bounce Bremaz again.
But also, apparently, Lucian, I don't have the lips for it because I can't whistle.
That is true. Amy cannot whistle.
That is correct.
Give a little whistle. She can't. Yeah, anyway.
Fuck you. Shar says, turn on lady just loves to bark at people. She's a talker.
Turn a non-land permanent mana value X to its understand, draw a card. Sure, we'll do that. Alright, so Bremaz is going to get to hit us this turn because they counterspelled us. Look at that art for counterspell.
Ooh,
right?
Good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 4. Not a big deal.
Lucian says, I can sometimes, and other times just doesn't happen. Oh, okay, well. Well, it never happens for me.
What are we going to do here? I guess we're supposed to just...
But that does make me feel better, Lucian. Thank you.
I guess we play Spar's Headquarters. We play Jace the Mind Sculptor. We -1 Jace to return Bremaz. No attacks, and pass. Now, if they have removal for Ledger Shredder, then Jace is also dead, which kind of sucks. What does this thing do? They did have it. Jace is dead. Fuck me. All right,
It's okay. Liliana will bring him back to life.
That's not how that works.
Wait.
Yeah. All right,
Nope.
so let's play this.
He would be a lich anyway.
Let's play Ledger Shredder back, I guess. I don't really care about Agent of Rafine, but it lets me do this, and then I can do this. Cool. Okay. Yeah, because we're not milling in this game, so actually playing memory makes a bit of sense.
He says both can and can't make sense to me, but sometimes I feel like a weirdo. Well, I feel like there are few people who can't, so I feel like a weirdo as well.
Do I want to brainstorm right now? I guess so. Why not? Draw 3. Got a Time Warp. Hell yes. Oh, I can House Meld Bremaz too. Alright, so I want to put both of these back. Then I want Misty Rainforest on top so that I draw it. Then I want to cast Memory, I guess? No, maybe not. Maybe not yet. Time Warp would leave me with 1 mana. So I guess I Misty Rainforest, shuffle away the land, but then go get it anyway. Then I can Time Warp myself.
Let's do the time warp again.
Correct. Then I can bounce Cat Soldier, Conniving Cryptic Coat into the graveyard.
Conniving Cryptic Coat.
Correct. Then attack for 3. You're just repeating things I've said.
It was alliteration, and you said correct.
Oh, even better.
Yes.
Then on my second turn, I will House Meld Brimaz. Thank you. Then I will... When this enters, it does a thing. It's not what I want. I will play the Brazen Borrower, not the Channeler. I will connive again and get rid of the Channeler. I will go to combat, and I will attack for 4 in the air to put them to 9. I will keep up the patented Geek for All Handland, and I will end my turn. Wrath of God.
Fuck.
I mean, that's fine. It destroys all creatures. Not a big deal. This enters tapped, and then I've got nothing else going on. So let's draw 7 cards. Agent of Ravine. One of the ones they just killed. Perfect. Okay. Well, next turn I've got some... we also got Ledger Shredder back. Wow. You really stun countered this thing, huh? That is more than fine with me. Enduring Curiosity. They draw a card again. Oh, okay. That's fine too. I really don't care about that card. Like, at all. Alright, let's play Oracle of the Alpha. They Windswept Heath. Unless I pay 3. I will pay 3. Not a big deal. Resolves. Conjure the Power 9 into our library. End my turn. Excuse me. I can keep up Brazen Borrower to bounce my Oracle of the Alpha if I have to. Or if I get the chance to, I should say. Ah. They're going to get their Brimaz back, but make it more expensive? No. They target Oracle of the Alpha instead. Oh, it's got to specifically be in a permanent opponent controls? Okay, so it just costs 2 more. Okay, so it's 5 mana, but I get to replay it. So that's great. Pass to attackers. That I'll get rid of. Cool. They replay it for 4. You got it. I drew Mox Ruby. For free. Replay Oracle of the Alpha. Shuffle the Power 9 into my library for a second time in this game. I mean... guess I play the Ledger Shredder as well. Alright, so Oracle of the Alpha is a little vulnerable this turn, which is unfortunate. But they path to exile the Ledger Shredder instead. I will definitely search for a basic. Thank you for asking. Attacking me for 8. Meaning I go to 2. A little scary.
Yeah.
They draw 2 cards. Even scarier. Thieving Aven is a 2/5. We drew Mox Pearl. Okay. Interesting, interesting.
You just have to use our Brazen Borrower on their Thieving Aven. And steal stuff when they steal stuff.
That's right. I guess I get rid of... No, I don't have to get rid of the 2/5 because I have a 2/3. I can get rid of the Enduring Curiosity.
Oh. It's not what you're supposed to do.
Why not? And I draw a Misty Rainforest. Turn it on the permanent with mana value X to its owner's hand. Draw a card 4 or 3. I do have enough to do that, so no big deal. Let's play the Misty Rainforest. activate the Misty Rainforest. Go get the island.
Lucian says, 2 wrongs don't make a right, Amy. Exactly.
No attacks. That would be silly. I'm at 1.
That would be silly.
They try to replay Enduring Curiosity. I would like to counter that. Thank you.
But it endures.
They tap down my Oracle. I am at 1. I drew Jace the Mind Sculptor. How do I survive? Can I survive? Nope. Sure can't. X equals 2.
Lucian says, I'd tap that.
Auto pay the 2. That's fine. It gets it off the field. Oh, but I don't draw the card. That's all I've got, man. Literally all I've got.
Exactly. Brazen Borrower against Thieving Aven.
Yep, and then I die.
Damn. Thank you, Eldergoth. The Mighty.
We got Taste of Power. Achievement completed. Is that...
Wow. If only Eldergoth the Mighty had gotten a taste of power.
Cast a card from the Power 9. And in fact, we cast 2.
Aha.
Because even though they cost 0, it's still considered casting them when you put them on the battlefield.
Yeah, it is.
And of course, it is the art for Oracle of the Alpha because, you know, that's what gave us the Power 9. So
yeah.
There you go. Okay, well... That's it. We lost, I think, right? Why was it? Yeah. We went 1 and 3. We milled our opponent 1 time, and then every other time we got our asses kicked. But it's Cube, so you shouldn't expect anything less. If you're new here, welcome. That will happen every time we play Cube. It is Traverse the Outlands.
Yeah. I love that guy.
The tree, like, I feel like it's wearing, like, high heels. Its butt is, like, very...
High.
Right. Mm-hmm. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that tree's got a nice butt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's also a leaf sticking out of it, if you haven't noticed.
I didn't notice. Maybe it was, it had, wiping issues.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, left it in there, you know? All right, we're opening 5 packs to end the night. We got 1 mythic, I think. Maybe there was 2. I missed it, but...
Lucian says, we got wood.
Very nice. Amy, look.
Yeah.
It's apparently our first one.
It's awesome.
Kay Lorna. For centuries, she grew in her benthic home, safe from Muraganda's moonfalls, feeding on the raw ley lines that run below the water. When she emerged, the coral depths she called home came with her.
Octopi don't live for centuries. Only in my dreams.
We also got Ooze Patrol.
Yeah. Look at that guy.
He's got like glass teeth in his grill.
Yeah.
When it enters mill 2, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature for each artifact and or creature in your graveyard. And it's a 4-mana 2/2. It is only 1 mythic. So let's see what we get as our rares. Perilous Snare.
Oh no.
We know that card doesn't like me, or very much likes me. One of the two.
Yeah.
Muraganda Raceway. Koladin Triumph Caster. This card is very good. And Sita Varma Masked Racer.
Awesome.
Both firsts. Koladin and Sita Varma. And our mythic is Sabsunin Luxa Embodied.
Nice.
Works very well with Sita Varma directly underneath it.
Great.
Shout out to Simic Cards. Okay. It knew that that's what we tried to do in our draft, and then it didn't work out, so.
Lucian says, I'll coral your tyrant, and I'd patrol your ooze. Both sound bad. LOL.
They really do. They really, really do. But, guess what, everybody? As a reminder, just because we are technically, as I'm starting this goodbye, we are ending the stream a little earlier than usual, but that's okay. You're going to get a lot of Magic the Gathering content from us this week.
Yes, you are.
I have totally fully recovered, so don't worry. I'm ready to do all of this. You know I can see you in the preview.
It's going to be great.
Anyway, yes, it is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it very much. Tomorrow I'll be filming. You all don't have to worry about that. Wednesday is the day that matters for all of you who are fans of Magic the Gathering Arena, because starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, live, we will be here for the Tarkir Dragonstorm streamer event, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. We will be playing, if I didn't specify this before, because I don't think I did, sealed and or draft all day long. So if you can't get here right at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you're not going to be available for the next 4 hours, don't worry about it. We'll still be here. Come say hi regardless. We would love to have you join us.
Yes.
And like I said, we'll be here for as long as it is feasible to be here. We will see how we feel. We're not going to drive ourselves into the ground because we do have other content to deliver to all of you this week as well. But we will do our best. I imagine it will be fine, to be at least an 8-hour stream. Again, I make no promises. We'll just have to play it by ear and see how we feel. But come join us. We'd love to have you. 1 p.m. Eastern, right here. Get to check out the new set, draft, sealed, etc. It's going to be great. Get ready for your pre-release weekend if that is something you're going to be able to attend.
Lucian says, who's regardless? Why am I saying hi to them?
Very nice. I like that a lot, actually.
That is funny.
And in fact, speaking of chat, since we're doing that, Amy, this stream, as always, would not be possible and would not be as good as it is without all of the amazing people in chat.
Absolutely.
Before I forget, by the way, I'll do that after. So Amy, you have some work to do.
Yes. Lucian, thank you so much for being here tonight. And dare I say, your dad jokes were funny.
Very nice.
Dare I say.
Very nice.
Shar, thank you so much for being here. Sorry about your noisy neighbors.
Yes, and the dog and the drunkard and all that fun stuff.
Marcus, always nice to see you here.
Yeah, always great. We really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm almost certain we'll see you Wednesday, but hopefully we'll see you Wednesday.
And I'm glad you got to see the rare mill win.
I'm glad I got to perform the rare mill win.
Erica, thank you so much for being here. It was really special that you came tonight since I wanted to tell you about the Pink Pony Club so badly. It was amazing.
Yes, I'm glad I remembered Pandora Box.
Yes.
So we can talk about it.
Yeah. You never forget a good box. And then C. Holland was here at the beginning. Thank you so much for being here. As always, it means a lot.
That's right.
Lucian says they're not usually crying face.
Meaning the dad jokes.
They're not. No.
According to Amy, they're not. According to Amy, they're not.
So it's a big deal for me to say that the dad jokes are funny, and so they were funny tonight.
If it makes you feel any better, Lucian, I don't get any special treatment either. You've seen.
Oh yeah, no. Every one of his dad jokes, right down the toilet. Just flush them.
There you go.
Yep. But also, thank you for saying that sometimes you can't whistle. Means a lot to me.
There you go. So, for all of you who may have been watching us tonight but did not hear your name just mentioned, it's not because we don't appreciate you. We just didn't see you in chat. In the future, if you want that shout out, pop in a chat, say hey. Sorry.
He says, flush my feelings with them. Raffle.
We will give you that appropriate shout out as necessary, but if you're not able to do so, you're not comfortable doing so, no worries whatsoever. Please accept our blanket thank you here at the end. We really appreciate folks spending any and all time with us that they choose to. It truly does mean a lot.
Yeah, it really does. And Joe loves your jokes.
I do. I enjoy many jokes, many kinds of jokes. Puns, dad jokes, whatever you want to call them. Smart comedy, crude comedy, dark comedy, just all of it. Any and all. It's good stuff. Turns out I just, I like when things are funny.
I do too.
But I also, as soon as I said it, I was like, she's going to hit on this one, but that's fine. It's fine. Also, I want to remind folks for the folks who join us on Fridays over on Video Games for All for our streams.
Yes.
I want to remind folks that this Friday is pre-release Friday, so we will not be streaming, but we already took a week off because I was sick. So what we are going to attempt to do, and we'll remind you all on Wednesday as well, is we are going to attempt to be live on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern instead of Friday over on Video Games for All. I know for folks like Hob and Winter who don't typically join us for these, it's going to be a little confusing for them. But as a reminder to all of you, whether you watch just us here on Geek for All or whether you check out either of our other 2 channels, Video Games for All
and Gluten Free for All,
that if you're enjoying the things that we're doing and you want to make sure that you do not miss out, especially when our schedule is a little weird and wonky, all you have to do is subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including whenever we go live.
Crap. I never put a video out on Gluten Free for All for March.
I thought you remembered that.
I didn't.
We, to be fair...
I'm sorry, guys.
We, to be fair, were very busy getting ready for our vacation.
Were.
And as the week came up to it, it was like, well, we could either put out a video or finish packing. It literally came down to that.
Yeah, we needed to do the second one. Spoilers.
Which we did. But it does mean that we did not do the other thing.
Right.
So, we will have to put out a video in April instead.
Yeah.
And by instead, I mean we were going to do that regardless. But
right.
Still, we'll put an April video out. It'll all be okay. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell here and over on those other 2 channels. Links down in the description box below. Along with, in that description, you'll find links to our socials, especially our 2 Instagram accounts, Geek for All and Gluten Free for All's Instagrams. Amy doing an incredible job over there. We actually have been growing a bit on Geek for All's Instagram too. That is all Amy's influence. I have very little to do with it, and I do very much appreciate Amy for taking over that responsibility because I was dropping the ball. So
it's not easy either because I'm trying not to spoil myself on things because of our Video Games for All channel being what our video games channel is. And so it's been difficult.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, well, how about these Pokemon people? Well, only if they put, the first few generations, though, on their Instagram. Or, oh, how about these people who play these games that we've already played? Oh, but there's going to be sequels and new ones coming out. Okay, well...
There's only so many hours in the day. We are doing the best that we can in terms of getting content out. As a reminder, on Video Games for All, 3 new videos a week over there. 3. So go check that out. In fact, tomorrow is a brand new video over there. Wednesday is another, and Sunday is a third. So go check those out. We'd love to have you And as always, in our pre-recorded videos, we would love to hear from you in the comments down below.
Yes.
And last but not least, as a reminder, please don't forget, whether you are on a VOD or on streams or whatever, likes and shares go a very long way.
Please, guys.
And we really do appreciate any and all support that you are all willing to give. It does make it that much more worth it. I mean, this felt really nice to be able to come back after Amy not being here last week and then me missing the stream on Friday. It was nice to be back today, and hopefully Wednesday will be even better because of it. So thank you all so very much for joining us. I really hope everybody enjoyed. I want you to be able to finish reading, and then I will close this thing out.
All right. Shar says, love you guys. Love you too, Shar.
Love you too, Shar. Thank you.
And Lucian says, you can ring my bell too, smile face.
There you go. I won't
Very
sing,
nice.
but I was thinking it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, and between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue, very important, to stay safe and happy and healthy. And that is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.